everybody, Susie here, just another beauty guru on YouTube, and I gotta breathe. Spilled all over myself. Came home, I was like, I gotta film, so I washed my face and I came in here to film, but then I had to put my toner on and my moisturizer on because I can't put makeup on without doing that first. It's on. Yeah, buddy, it's on. And I'm getting pimples. And that's okay because life is not perfect. I had a video all ready to go that was beautifully done. Well, it was done the way I do them, and I erased it. So now I am doing this one. I'm going to put it up. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to put it up tonight. And it's going to be a throwback and sort of, yes, because, so my feed acts funny. And well, hold on. Let me get my palette I'm going to use. So my feed brought up a Heather Austin video from 2 years ago where she got the Garfield. And so it inspired me to do the Garfield. And if I remember right, she used Mondays and weekends, this dark one here, and then this yellow here. And then she went in with Catitude in the middle of her eye. And I don't remember what else, but it was really pretty. So I'm going to try to replicate that. I am not as good of a makeup artist as everybody else. So let's just play and have some fun and see what happens. My eyes are stained right now because I had pink eyeshadow on. But we're going to go in with some concealer and conceal the pinkness so it doesn't look like I got pink eye. And yeah, let's just play. Let's just have some fun. But yeah, it showed me a video from 2 years ago, and I'm like, what the hell? And then it had Teresa is dead from 6 years ago, and I was like, Teresa, baby, you have always been funny. She cracks me up, Teresa. In fact, I was just now watching it, and when I plugged my phone in to my ring light just now, my video stopped playing, and then Angelica Nevis came on with her latest upload. So I was like, well, alrighty then. Let's just play everybody today, shall we? But no, I'm going to get this on. Because apparently I got plenty of product on the brush. And then, you know how they say a little dab will do ya. Well, I'm a little dabbing. I'm gonna dab a little. But I got a Sunday upload, but I had recorded after I got back from camping. And fuck if that video didn't get erased. Well, damn, Susie, how stupid are you? Well, these are my goals, is to play with makeup. So you tell me how stupid I am. You know, I'm going to be a content creator at my age. Yeah, goals. Midlife crisis over here. But so I'm real excited. There's an Electric Carnival palette out by Nomad. It's all duochromes. I totally want to get that. And then Gourmand Girls is having a sale right now. And y'all know how much I love Gourmand Girls. I have a lot of their palettes. But 35% off site-wide. So all you got to put in the code is Summerween. Summerween, like Halloween. Yes, Summerween. And it'll get you 35% off entire site. So go for it because they have amazing products and 35% off is better than Sephora. I said what I said. All right. So I'm going to go into Mondays here, that dark maroon color. And put her on the outer corner. Yeah. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Because Garfield is a kitty. You betcha. So this is like a throwback Thursday, but it's Wednesday. Throwback a day early. If you would, because I felt something crawling on my leg. That scared me. Híjole! I learned that an old high school friend of mine died this weekend. I hadn't kept up with him. But I knew him. I just can't believe he's gone. But I guess he had colon cancer. I think he was like a year older than me. So there's that. That is looking stunning. This is a Glamlight palette. I don't know if this palette is still available. If it is, I would grab it. I grabbed it on sale for like 11 bucks, so totally worth it. That's less than $1 a shade. And these shades last all day, and you can see I've worn them a lot. And they do. They last all day. They don't crease. They don't budge. They work really, 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 really well. But I had to go to work the other day, duh, and it started storming. As soon as I let the dog out that morning, you could hear the thunderclap, and then the dog was like, "I'll pee inside, thank you very much." He just wanted to come inside. He was like, "Hell no, I don't belong out here." Because he's just a little wiener dog. He'll end up in fucking Nebraska or something, you know? And I'll never see my Shelly again. Yes, my dog's name is Sheldon Cooper. I've had him for 12 years. And then it started pouring so hard I couldn't see anything. So I'm going into weekends, and I'm just going to put that on the top part of this. I think that's what she did, if I remember correctly. I think that's what she did. But it was raining so hard I couldn't see. I was driving down the highway. Normally I go 70. I was going about 50. I had texted my boss before I started driving, and I said, "Getting on the road now, probably going to be late because the roads are slick." And then when I got on the main highway, I couldn't see, and I hit a dead deer. Like I ran it over while I was driving, you know, because I couldn't see it. I screamed. I was like, "Whoa!" But it was already on the ground, so I don't think it did any damage to my car. But it scared the shit out of me. Poor little guy. You know, that sucks when shit like that happens. I hate that. I'm the type of person that'll pull over to get a turtle back across the road, you know? I've done it before. But, yeah, that poor little thing. I ran it over some more. That is very pretty like that. Very pretty. That's what she did, I'm sure of it. I like that. Okay, well, is that all I'm gonna do? And then shimmer? Well, I cleaned a bunch of brushes and then I didn't use them. I'm gonna go to the World's Cutest Kitty, which is that gray tone color. It's a very cool tone gray. I'm gonna put that here because that's where I'm gonna put that grayscale shimmer. But I want it on top of my color. That Catitude is a multi-chrome, but it's like a grayish purple multi-chrome. So I'm going to put it over this grayscale color here, if that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense. That looks good. And I never used this color, so it's about time I did. Because I don't like cool tones. I'm a warm tone girly. But the more I put them on, the more I think that they look good on me. So I'm warming up to cool tones, if you catch my drift. Oh, so stunning. So it was a dry spell, and now there's like a whole bunch of palettes coming out, and I want them all. The, we don't need that kind of negativity, Susie. Stop yawning. Bella Beauté Bar came out with their Arc of Color, and it is like a 40 pan, no, it's bigger than that. It's a rainbow palette, and it is so pretty. But Blend Bunny came out, and they redid their blends palette, and that is, I know for sure, the 40 pan palette, and it's got shimmers in it. But I don't know how much theirs is, but I know that the one from Bella Beauté Bar is only $46 because it's all matte. But hear me out. I want the Nomad Cosmetics Electric Carnival because it is all duochromes and multi-chromes. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. That is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Wow. So I got this idea to do this makeup like this from Heather Austin. Because y'all know I suck at makeup. But you still watch me. And I appreciate it very much. I really don't know how else. Wow. That's pretty, y'all. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know. I don't like it when people jump on coattails, but I'm finna about to jump on Bailey Sarian coattails and start telling stories on here. They might not just be murder mysteries, but they'll be stories, because I love to do makeup, and I want to tell you a story while I do makeup. It doesn't have to be murder mystery, because sometimes that scares me. But there are really interesting stories going on around the world, and I want to talk about them. And I read stories. And I like to talk about those too, like the Akatar series. A Court of Thorn and Roses, y'all. That's where it all began. This is a really pretty look. I wonder if I shouldn't have put it and done a halo eye. My eyes aren't that big though. Doing a halo eye doesn't always work. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on some face makeup. Duh. But I'm going to go ahead and use the NARS matte foundation because I'm going to a meeting here in a little bit. And I got my earbud in still. Y'all didn't say nothing. You just let me sit here talking with an earbud in. How fucking rude is that? Hope this doesn't fuck up my video. Okay. Love this stuff. I have a 20% off coupon to use at Ulta, which would make that $44. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to ask my husband to do it. We are trying to get tickets, airline tickets to go to Orlando, Florida. And he thought the lady he spoke to today told him she could get him 2 round-trip tickets for $93 a piece. So he called me. I said, do it. What are you talking to me for? Just do it. So he tried to do it. And then the lady that he talked to, the next lady, was like, no, there's no $93 tickets. I don't know what they're talking about. So I would have just been like, I need to speak to so-and-so. Because sometimes you got to take one for the team. I'm not against selling my husband for some $93 airline tickets, you know. But we did find 2 round-trip tickets for $600, which is what I found earlier in the daytime. And that's what the lady told them they had. Which I was like, because the first one he talked to said that they didn't have the tickets that were non-stop, but with one layover in Boston. So we would go from Kansas to Boston, then down to Florida. Instead of just going from Kansas to Florida, we would go Kansas, Boston, Florida. Which doesn't make sense. You're wasting gas. But whatever. It is what it is. But a couple months ago, the tickets were $1,000. So it's still $400 off. But boy, was he excited when he thought they were $93. In this economy, he should have took them while she was on the phone. Because you know that's too good to be true. I am getting wrinkles all over my face, y'all. Wrinkles. Me being lazy. Using setting spray to wet my sponge. But anyways, we went to the camp out last weekend and it was a total blast. Wrong lid. And we got to visit with friends. We got to see speaker meetings. We got to, well, he wouldn't go on the jet ski. Damn it. We got rained in on Saturday and we were stuck inside the camper all day. And I was like, we need to get out of the camper, dude. He's like, it's raining, so we need to go visit people. I got an umbrella. So we went to the showers and we took a shower. And then he said, I thought you needed to do your makeup. I was like, oh, say less. You're right, I do. So I took my time and did my makeup, hoping the rain would stop. I talked to my daughter for an hour while I did my makeup. That was nice. I was going through Rich's Facebook and telling him what was going on. And there was a deal where my youngest posted to his dad and I got sidetracked and I went over to her page and I'm looking at her and she's so beautiful. And she's talking about how she just finished her freshman year of college. She's wearing makeup. And she told me, she goes, I want to wear makeup. I just don't want to wear makeup the way you wear makeup, Mom. I don't want to be like you. So I got to see her in makeup. She still won't answer my calls. I better not think about it too much. I'll mess up my makeup right now. Oh, man. I just took off my makeup. Let's fix that. I didn't want to go in with a brush. You know what I'm going to invest in is a handheld mirror. So that I can do my makeup and not be looking like this the whole time. I can look like this and have the mirror right in front of me and then you can't see my face. You guys would be like, yes, she finally figured out what we wanted her to do. Beat that mug. Beat that mug. Well, don't mind if I do. Flower power. Huda Beauty, baby. Huda Beauty. And there was controversy over Huda's perfume she just came out with. It's supposed to smell like this powder because a lot of people like the way it smells. And some popular TikToker said that it smelled like fish. That's one thing you don't want your perfume to smell like is fish and feet. Oh yeah, he was damning it. So that created some controversy, which was really funny. I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, smells like feet. He said, how awkward. It was funny. I was just like, and then Huda got mad and she was like, it does not smell like feet. I can't believe he would lie and say that. And he was like, I'm not lying. That's what it smells like to me. So then Morgan Turner got it in PR and she's like, okay, I've been waiting to smell this just so I could smell it in front of you guys. And she's like, it does not smell like feet. Oh, I got a lot of powder on my brush. I don't want to waste it. Gosh, those eyes look so good. I love it. I love it. All right. So I put together a shopping cart on Sephora, and it's like $138, and it's got like 4 things. Then I put a shopping cart together on Gourmand Girls, and I got 2 palettes, a highlighter, and 2 lipsticks for $70, but I haven't paid for it either. I'm saving all my money for Florida, so I can't spend it because I want to go to Florida. You know, choices are being made. We've got money saved up right now that would get us the plane tickets and the park passes. And then all we would need is spending money. And we probably want a couple of grand for that, because we're going to be there 5 days. I might have my daughter come out and house sit. I don't care which one of them does it, but then they could stay at the house and let the dog out and feed the cats. That would be lovely. All right, what blush should I do? Water. We should drink some water. Hey, if you stayed hydrated, you wouldn't have to put so much makeup on to make it look like you were hydrated. Shut up, Susie. My second bottle of water today. I'm being a good girl. I do like this one. That looks good. So we are going to be gone the week of the 12th through the 16th. Ooh, that's bright. Gotta tone her down. Gotta tone her down. That's better. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Leave the blush alone. Back away from the blush. I like the blush. Wait, do your brows, girl. Do your fucking brows. You know what I had to do? I had to pluck one. It was gray, and it was like right there. And it was just this big gray hair. And I was like, oh, hell no. You don't do that. I don't think so. Excuse me while I do my brows. All right, how do they look? Close enough? Well, I got brows. Thanks, ABH. I got brows, man. I got brows. I appreciate that. Okay, now, Milani. Where were we? Bow, chicka, wow, wow. With the highlighter. That's nice. I think I might have put my highlighter brush in my go bag. I did. It was funny. I put this on the other day and we were at the camp out and my girlfriend was sitting next to me. She goes, you got something white on your cheek. The girl next to her goes, it's highlighter. It's supposed to be there. I said, yes, little baby Jesus can see me from the sky. There's something white on my cheek. This is what I use. I've got a hair right here. It's bugging the shit out of me. I can't. Oh, look at that highlight. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Okay, Susie, stop it. That's inappropriate. It's just highlighter, man. Glitter! Now let's get those under eyes done. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Clean a brush, Susie. Clean a brush. I'm going to clean a brush. Okay, I got it clean. I'm going to go into Lasagna. It's a little bit lighter of a red than this dark one. I'm going to put it underneath because that's what she did. Oh yes, that looks good. I'm not looking at the camera. I do this often when I'm doing my makeup. I often wonder if you guys are getting your brushes out and doing makeup too while you're watching this. It's like we're doing it together. Better get a condom. Well, wow, wow. Just kidding. We don't have to do it together. We're equal, but separate. Anybody ever seen The Help? Oh, it's such a wicked movie. My baby brother thinks that we're Native American. We're not. We're Native Mexican. And we were watching that movie, The Help. And there's all this racist connotation and I mean just fucking racism in the movie like crazy, right? It's like black apartheid. Don't even touch it. And there's a scene where the lead is going out on a date and her mom gets her ready And Mama gets her ready. And she's chasing her down the street. And she's like, don't go sitting like no squaw Indian. And my brother just freaks out. Like, how dare she? What the fuck? I'm like, dude, all the racism you've seen in this movie, and that's what pissed you off? What? Give me a break. See, you can tell he's only half Mexican because he gets offended by so much stuff. Mexicans, we don't get offended by shit. Just don't. This is my Pat McGrath. Let's see if I can sharpen her up. Get a tip. See, I need to buy me some eyeliner. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I talked to my granddaughter and she said, Abu, you look so beautiful. She can't see me. I'm on the phone, you know? It's just like, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't care that she can't see me. I appreciate her compliment every time she says it to me. You look so pretty, Abu. I'm looking for my lip liner. Got it, got it, got it. It's this big now. It's little. It's just got that brush on the end. But it still works. Yes, I'm going in with a dark lip. Why? Because I want to. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know what the point of going to a meeting is, but I'm going because I don't know what the point is. Maybe I'll see my sponsor. Maybe I'll call my sponsor. I need to call my sponsee. This is going to look so good. Color stay. Looking good already. Oh yeah, I like that. And to gloss it up. Fantasy Cosmetica. This one is Mystery. All right, y'all. What do you think? I think it looks good. Very good. Very, very good. I love it. Now I gotta put some mascara on. I ordered the new Holder palette from Singe Beauty. Can't wait for it to get here. They just created a shipping label, so it'll be here in 3 to 7 days. And it can't get here fast enough. I also ordered lashes. I got the multi-pack of lashes. So I am going to be wearing lashes. So I'm excited about that. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. Y'all got to know this by now. I wish I was better, but no. Would it bother you guys if I came on here and told stories? I think that's what I'm going to start doing, because right now I got 69 followers and nobody watches my videos. I get 4 or 5 views, that's it. And so I want to expand my horizons. So I'm going to start telling stories, and y'all let me know what you think. Lighten up that white spot. All right, what do you think? That's it. That's the final look. Do you like it? Do you love it? I do. I like it very, very much. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being a part of my YouTube journey, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, and thank you for Glamlight for Garfield, because that was the colors we used today on the eyes. And I'm pretty sure this palette is still available. But so this was a Throwback Wednesday, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.